こんにちは、ジャパニーズアモのミサです。Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you 5 useful Japanese words that will make you sound more like a native speaker when speaking casually. Okay, the first one. とにかく、とにかく。Anyway, it's a great word to remember if you are like me and get off track easily. 話がそれた時に使います。話がそれる is to get off track.To get off the topic. So, 話がそれた時に使います。例えば、ねえ聞いてよ。昨日スーパーで部長の奥さんにばったり会ってね。そういえば、部長の奥さんは本当に背が高いの。モデルさんみたい。とにかく、奥さんによると、部長は家でも私のことをよく褒めてくれるみたいで、給料が上がるかも。Okay, so I'm going to explain what I said quickly. So, 部長 is like a manager. If you say 営業部長, then that means sales manager. So, 部長の奥さん is wife. So, the wife of the manager. 昨日スーパーで部長の奥さんにばったり会ってね。ばったり会う you should remember this expression. It means to run into somebody. So, ばったり here can mean unexpectedly, but ばったり is usually used with the verb 会う。ばったり会う to run into somebody. Okay? So, for example, you can say 駅で昔の先生にばったり会った。I run into my old teacher at the station.And then the speaker got off the track and started talking about the wife rather than what she wanted to say, which was about 給料, like salary. 奥さん本当に背が高い. The wife is so tall. She's like a model. モデルさんみたい. And then とにかく anyway. とにかく奥さんによると according to the wife. によると that's a very good expression as well. According to.奥さんによると、部長はよく褒めてくれている。He praises me a lot. 家でも、even at home. 給料が上がる。給料 is salary. 上がる go up. Anyway, とにかく。So that's to change the topic or to get back on track. とにかく implies that other things are not as important. So you're saying, okay, so what I said,is not as important as what I'm going to say now. とにかく. So とにかく is also used like just do something. For example, とにかく来て means just come. Like just forget what you're doing, forget other unimportant things. Come. とにかく plus command or request. So you will often also hear とにかくやってみて。とにかくやってみて。Just try. Just try doing it. やってみる means to try doing something. And とにかくやってみて is like stop worrying or stop asking me questions. Just try doing it. とにかくやってみて。So this とにかくてみて is super common. とにかく食べてみて。Just try eating it. Like stop.worrying if it's gonna taste horrible or not, just eat it. とにかく食べてみて. You can also use this とにかく without this てみて. You can just say とにかく食べて. Just eat it. Okay? This てみて adds the nuance try. So when you want to say just do something, use this とにかく. You can also use とにかく in front of an adjective, like とにかくすごい. To me, it's just amazing. It's simply amazing. とにかくすごい. This sounds quite slangy, but if you're speaking informally, you can do this とにかく adjective. とにかく面白い. Simply funny. But obviously, instead of とにかく, you can use other adverbs like とても, very, すごく, like すごく面白い, すごくかわいい. But saying とにかくすごい is like, I can't even describe how good it is. Okay, the next one. 2番目。 きつい、きつい。Oof. きつい can mean tight. Like, if your trousers are tight, you can say, このズボンきつい。このズボンきつい。If you want to say jeans, you can say jeans. or ジーパン。Anyway, you can say, このジーンズきつくて入らない。このジーンズきつくて入らない。きつい can mean tight, but it can also mean tough, difficult. You probably already know the word 難しい and 大変. If you didn't know these words, remember them right now. Pressuring you right now. So, 難しい For example, 例えば、日本語は難しいです。Japanese is difficult. 日本語は難しいです。So 難しい means difficult, but it's often used about like subject, what you're studying is difficult, right? So 数学は難しい。数学は私にとって本当に難しいです。大変な This is an adjective. 大変です。大変でした。大変だった。大変 is often used when something is hard, like work. 例えば、仕事は大変です。仕事は大変です。or 一人で運ぶのは大変です。So doing something is tough. 難しい can even imply that it's not doable. For example, if you say 一人で運ぶのは難しいです。It's difficult to carry this on my own. If you say 難しい, it kind of sounds like you're saying you can't. Well, 大変です。I'm just saying it's hard. So I'm complaining it's hard, but I'm not saying it's not possible. And when you want to say, oh, that must be hard for you, you say 大変ですね. Not 難しいですね. 難しいですね is used when you want to say, yeah, Japanese is hard, isn't it? Like, 日本語は難しいです. And you say, 難しいですね. It is difficult, isn't it? Whilst 大変ですね can be used when you feel bad for somebody else, like the other person has to work 48 hours straight. You don't say 難しいですね. You say 大変ですね. Oh, that's rough. Must be hard for you. And きつい can be used in both situations. So if you say 仕事がきつい, 仕事がきつい, this will make you sound supernatural. きつい, rough, tough. So, saying 難しい, 大変, they are obviously correct. They're obviously, right Japanese words that are commonly used. But きつい, like native speakers use this a lot. ほんときつい. You can also use しんどい. しんどい. Super tiring, exhausting. 仕事きつい, しんどい. Complain like this and you will sound like an exhausted Japanese salaryman. And you can use きつい like it's difficult, as in I can't do it. For example, somebody says, これ1時間でやれる? Can you do this in an hour? Like as in, can you finish it in an hour? And you can say, 難しいです. I mean, it's difficult, like it's not really possible. Or you can say, きついです. きついです. Or your friend is asking a favor and you say, what's a difficult thing you're asking me to do? 例えば、ねえ、30分後に手伝いに来てくれる？ちょっときつい。Hey, can you come help me out in 30 minutes? It's difficult. I have a question for you. 質問があります。きつい仕事の後、何をする？きつい仕事の後、何をする？ What do you like to do after a hard day of working? 私はきつい仕事の後、お菓子を食べます。そして、ズボンもきつくなります。So after a hard day of working, I like eating snacks and then my trousers also get きつい tight. But who cares? I'm happy. And before I teach you more useful words, I would like to thank Box for sponsoring this video. As you can see, I already opened the box and ate a lot of snacks. So you can see all of them. I'm so sorry. But that's how good they are. 動画を撮る前に食べちゃいました。Anyway, if you don't know what Box is, you subscribe to a box and you get a box filled with great Japanese snacks every month. So the theme is always different. This month it is 真夏の果実 summer fruits. And I don't know if you can see, but you can learn lots of useful words with this box guide. Before I show you the snacks, you can use my code Japanese Amo 20 to get 20% off your first box. Usually it's Japanese Amo 10 and you get 10% off, but now it's Japanese Amo 20 and this is the time to try out this amazing box. So there you go. The code and the link are in the description box and in the comments, so check them out. これ見て桃太郎の絵が描いてあります。If you don't know what Momotaro is, it's like super famous Japanese folk tale. Ooh, かわいい。Momo, by the way, means peach. Momotaro, he's a peach boy. He's a peach boy. Makes sense. Anyway, if you read the story, it makes sense, but he's a boy born from a peach. 桃の味がします。これも超かわいい。みかん餅。みかん。It's called satsuma in England. Not sure about America. Probably Japanese mandarin, maybe. お餅、the texture. 本当に餅大好き。I don't want to sound pervy, but if you like boobs, you will like this. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I'll edit this. おいしい。超いい匂い。めっちゃおいしい。Okay, so use the code Japanese Amo 20 and yeah, check the box out. Now let's get back to the lesson. Okay, so the next useful word is 意外. 意外. 意外 can mean something like unexpected or a surprise. 例えば、私、ホラー映画好きなんだ。へえ、意外。So, the first person says, 私、ホラー映画好きなんだ。I like horror films. ホラー映画。And the other person said, へえ、意外。へ is like, huh, really, I see. It's the sound Japanese people make when they are kind of impressed or surprised. へえ。Also, they can say like, へえ to mean like, I see, I'm not interested though. It depends on the tone of the voice. I actually hated it when one of my friends said, hey, like that. Like, oh, you're so not interested. You're not listening to me. なんで聞いてくれないの? Okay, sorry. Anyway, 意外. So when you think that's a surprising fact, it's unexpected, and Japanese people really like this. Like, they like it when someone looks like that, but acts super differently from what you thought. This is called ギャップ萌え. ギャップ萌え. ギャップ is the English word gap. And moe is like when you get all like super warm inside and you think that thing is so cute. You find the thing so cute and adoring. You think moe. It's quite an otaku, like nerd term. Anyway, gyapp moe means like, for example, a really scary looking bouncer, like super macho, super scary looking guy, actually is a great father, and you know, he's like playing with his daughter, wearing matching Hello Kitty t-shirt with all the muscles. That's like gyapp moe. It's like when you find someone cute because you weren't expecting that side of the person. Gyapp moe is really a big thing. Well, you know, at school people thought I'm not geeky at all, but I was mega geeky. As you can tell, I was actually a cheerleader at high school. I wasn't that kind of mean girls kind of girl. I was super serious cheerleader, you know? I was really like a Hermione, like studying. And then I like dancing, so I was a cheerleader as well. So anyway, people didn't think I'm like super nerdy, but like, oh, if I start talking about Pikachu, I'm more shut up. That's igai, right? So Misa wa igai to otaku. Okay, so you can say igai or igai da ne or igai desu, igai desu ne more formally. So you can just say igai on its own. You can also say blah blah nante igai. Again, I have a lesson on this. Nante. So check it out. But this nante is used when you want to express your surprise about the thing in front of nante. 例えば、ホラー映画が好きだなんて意外。So, ホラー映画が好き to like horror films. だなんて意外. Okay, you have to say 好き is an adjective, so you have to 好きだなんて. It's surprising, it's quite unexpected that you like horror films. Or, ミサ先生はチアリーダーだ。Sorry. ミサ先生はチアリーダーだったなんて意外. Surprising that you were a cheerleader. What are you trying to say? I'm not cheerful? Or you thought someone was a dog person, but turns out he's a cat person. You're surprised. You can say 猫肌なんて意外。猫肌なんて意外。So 猫 cat は this ha means party, as in like the political party, or it can mean faction, right? It's like a group. And if you want to say a cat person, you say nekoha, so you belong to the cat group. Nekoha. And if you're a dog person, you say inuha. So you can say inuha desu, nekoha desu. But here it says nekoha da nante igai. Again, an adjective or noun plus da nante. Okay? Or this is another common pickup line. 彼氏いる？いないの？彼氏いないなんて意外。Oh my gosh, this line has been used so many times. Not to me, necessarily, because I always have my Pikachu. Anyway, 彼氏いないなんて意外。or 彼女いないなんて意外。What? You don't have a girlfriend? What? You don't have a boyfriend? I can't believe it. Yeah. And you can use igai in front of an adjective as well. But you say 意外と something. For example, 意外と強い. Surprisingly strong. Unexpectedly strong. So, I mean, look at my arm. この腕を見てください. And Okay, so this is going to be a lie, but you can say 意外と強いよ. Like, I'm surprisingly strong. You might not expect it from looking at this, but I'm strong. Yeah. Or you can say about a book or film, right? 意外と面白い. It's surprisingly good. If a book has a horrendous cover and you think it's going to be horrible, but it's actually good. この本意外と面白いよ. この本意外と面白かった. About the film, 予告はいまいちだったけど、映画は意外と面白かった. So the trailer was mediocre, but the film was surprisingly good. 映画は意外と面白かった. Or I had a really scary looking teacher, but he was actually very kind. So, 怖そうな先生は意外と優しかった. 怖そうな先生は意外と優しかった. So, now you know how to use 意外. But be careful, there is also this 意外. Blah blah, 意外. The pitch accent is different. 意外, unexpected. 意外, that means except for, other than. 例えば、水曜日以外は暇だよ。水曜日以外は暇だよ。水曜日、Wednesday, 以外。except for, except on Wednesdays. Another example, 他の例文。あみちゃん以外は来た。あみちゃん以外は来た。means everyone but あみちゃん came. So, everyone except for あみちゃん came. This is another useful word, so remember it, but yeah. The kanji is different, the pitch accent is different. Okay? 次。へこむ。へこむ means to feel down or to be bummed. This is another word that textbooks wouldn't teach you, but would make you sound supernatural. へこむ. へこむ means to get dented. So for example, a car gets a dent. That's へこんだ. And this word is usually written in hiragana, but if you insist, you can write in this kanji. And it's very interesting, right? It actually has a dent in the kanji. So yeah, that means to get dented, but also to feel down, to be bummed. Like, I'm bummed. I would say, へこんでる, へこんでる. So I'm like, And somebody says, どうしたの? What's wrong? I would say, 欲しかったピカチュウのぬいぐるみが売り切れでへこんでる. And your friend could say, そんなにへこまないで. そんなにへこまないでよ. Don't be so bummed out. Okay, so へこむ is a great word to remember, but you should also remember the word 落ち込む. 落ち込む. It basically means the same, to feel down, to feel depressed. 落ち込む. And you can say 落ち込んでいる. 落ち込んでる. So you can say へこんでる or 落ち込んでる to mean I'm feeling down. Okay, 次. The last one. 最後. 焦る. 焦る. That means to panic or to freak out. And the past tense is 焦った. 焦った. I say this a lot as well. 焦った. 焦る can mean to panic, to get flustered, and also to be in a hurry and to be stressed. Or more like to be stressed because you're in a hurry or because you feel like you have to get something done quickly. Like you feel like you don't have time and you're stressed, you say 焦る. 焦っている. You might think this is quite a specific term, but you find yourself in this situation where you feel 焦る a lot in life. Like, you know, you feel stressed out when somebody's like, hurry, hurry, hurry. Like, I don't have time. I need to do it. And that's 焦る. Like, 焦ってる. So people often say 焦らないで。Don't panic. Like you have time. 焦らないで。Like calm down. You don't need to be hurried. You don't need to stress. 焦らないで。or 焦らなくていいよ。焦らなくてもいいよ。なくてもいい or なくていい means you don't have to. Okay, so 焦らなくていいよ。So that's no need to rush. You can also say 慌てないで or 慌てなくていいよ。They are both super common. 焦らないで、慌てないで、焦らなくていいよ。慌てなくていいよ。No need to rush. Anyway, 焦った can mean like panicked, freaked out as well. So I say this a lot. なくしたかと思って焦った。なくしたかと思って焦った。I panicked because I thought I lost it. なくす is to lose something. なくした means lost. And なくしたかと思って、you should remember this expression as well. かと思って。thought I did something. For example, this is very common to say 死ぬかと思った。死ぬかと思った。I thought I was going to die. Or if you want to say, I thought I died. Or I thought somebody died. You say, 死んだかと思った。死んだかと思った。Or, I thought I overslept. 寝坊したかと思った。And then adding this 焦った I would say 寝坊したかと思って焦った。寝坊したかと思って焦った。I panicked because I thought I overslept. 壊したかと思って焦った。I panicked because I thought I broke it. Alright, that's it for today. So remember all these useful words. とにかく anyway. 意外 surprisingly, unexpectedly. きつい difficult, tough. へこむ to feel down. 焦る to panic. Alright, so definitely try using these words when speaking to your friends and I'm sure they will be impressed. Alright, thank you so much for watching the video and check out Bokusu because they are amazing. And also, I hope you're not feeling down. へこんでないといいな. And if you are, remember that you are an amazing person and you deserve to be happy. And yes, maybe my pants are tighter, but I should keep on smiling. Anyway, I love you all. じゃあまたね。バイバイ。猫肌なんていられる。猫肌なんていら。猫肌なんて意外。